Okay, I'm going to show you guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to make a roast the right way, okay? This is a premium chuck roast, as you can see by all the beautiful marbling in it. And all that fat in there is going to give it a lot of flavor and a lot of juiciness, okay? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to heat up a nice pan right here, because we're actually going to sear the roast before we put it in the oven, okay? Make sure it's kind of like a medium to high heat. Give that a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to get the ingredients for our pan liquor. Okay, that's going to go on the bottom of the roast, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's going to give it flavor. We've got garlic, we've got some cleaned and washed turnips, a half an onion, and a green pepper. And this is about, you can use about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic there. Want to make sure that you clean this pepper out real good, get all the white flesh inside of it. If you want, you can leave your green peppers fairly big. You have to cut them up real small. Now, if you want to, just so you know, if you want to add potatoes, you can get some red russet potatoes. Those are about the best potatoes to go with the roast. And just put them in during your last 30 minutes of cooking time. This roast is going to cook between 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay, we've got all of our ingredients chopped up. Now we're just going to throw them in the bottom of our pan that we're going to cook the roast in. And believe me, if I tell you, I've probably cooked hundreds of roasts, and I've used about every different pan you can think of. Casserole dishes and steel, crock pots even. The aluminum foil pan is the best way to cook a roast. It comes out great. Because those other ways, when you cook a roast, yeah, it looks good, but when you dig into it, it's dry inside for some reason. But this hand holds the moisture, and just cover it up with some aluminum foil, heavy-duty aluminum foil, and put it in the oven, okay? So I'm going to put about half of these ingredients, or more than half, on the bottom of the pan, and I'm going to save a little bit for the top of the roast. Okay, as you can see, our pan's nice and hot there. See a little smoke coming up. We'll just add a little oil. Just a little bit, not too much. Wait a few seconds, let that get hot there. Now the purpose of us searing this roast before we put it in the oven is it's going to help seal the end so that all the juices won't come out of it while it's cooking. Okay, a lot of people make a mistake and just put the roast in the oven and put salt on it and that's it. And they wonder why it's not as juicy as, you know, Auntie Bessie's roast. Okay. Now while that's heating up there, we're gonna just salt and pepper on one side. That's all you need. You can add whatever kind of salt and pepper you want. Don't put any salt on this roast until you get ready to cook it, because that's another thing that's going to draw all of the moisture out of it. Okay, we'll do the one side, and this is of course the side that we're going to start our sear. Okay. We'll just let that cook for about a minute or two. Just kind of check it like every 30 seconds. And you just want it to get brown on one side. Okay, we checked the other side already, lifted it up and it's kind of brown. So we'll just go ahead and we'll put some salt and pepper on this side. Like I said, don't do this until you're ready to turn it over. Or you have that nice, crusty, salty goodness on the outside. Look at that. Okay, it's been about 1.5 to 2 minutes on each side. Now we're ready to put it into the pan. As you can see, we got our pan with all of our delicious goodness inside. Once again, it's 1 green bell pepper, half an onion, a couple small radishes, and about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. You can, you know, put red peppers or yellow peppers, whatever you want. We'll lay that right on top there. Put on our remaining vegetables. I'm gonna let it rest for a minute before we put it in the oven, because that's just what I like to do. Okay, there's our beautiful baby sitting right there. Okay, now I'll let it rest for a few minutes. What I'm gonna do is that pan that we seared the roast in with that oil, just pour it on top, right on top of the vegetables there. Okay, it's gonna help keep it moist. You don't need to add any more salt, trust me, because check this out. What I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add a beer. Okay. Make sure you add a good beer, something that's strong. If you add a whole bottle, it's really going to be strong and it's going to be very, very good. Okay, I'm going to add a whole bottle. Okay. As you can see, I have the roast on top of some vegetables, so it's not quite up to the bottom of the roast yet. Okay, I'm just going to add some more water there. Don't pour the beer, do not pour the beer or the water on top of the roast. Just pour it in the bottom of the pan. Okay? And that's it. I'm going to take some heavy duty aluminum foil here. Cover it up. Make sure it's airtight. Leave you a little room at the top there, because it's going to puff up just a little bit. It's not going to explode. So, and then we're going to put it in a 300-degree oven for about 2.5, 3 hours. Okay, just check it every hour and a half or so. Okay. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half, so we're going to take our roast out and check it. Okay, just be careful when you're pulling this foil off because it's hot. And try not to tear the foil. There's a lot of steam coming out of there. Ooh, man, doesn't that look good, boy? Oh, yeah. Oh, and that smells. It smells like Christmas in here, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, of course, that's far from being done yet, but this is what we're gonna do. Let's get a little closer look at that, just to be good, just to be on the safe side there, just so you can see how that looks there. And you can, boy, I wish you had smell-o-vision so you could smell this. That smells absolutely amazing. And then we're going to basically take these vegetables and just pour the juice on top. And back in the oven for about another 45 minutes to an hour, I would say. Okay, our roast has been there for about almost 3.5 hours. So like I said, it depends on the size of the roast and your oven. And usually you can tell when it's done is if you stick your fork in it and you're able to pull a piece of meat off like that there. Okay, see that? Can you see that there? Look at that juicy that is, okay? You don't want to overcook it because it's just going to be dry, okay? Now, the best thing about this roast is this, I call it the pan liquor, okay? Like pot liquor, pan liquor. You can actually take a few ladles of that, put it in the pot, put some flour in there, a little butter, and just heat it up a little bit and keep mixing it and make some excellent gravy with that. And don't forget to add these vegetables, okay? Okay, there's our finished product. We got our beer braised pot roast, chuck roast, side of greens, and some great northern beans. So healthy eating, and thanks for watching Cooking with Big Dog.